Welcome to Golf Plus. I bet you're ready to play some golf. Let's have some fun learning the basics and get you out there. Press the trigger button on your controller when you're ready to get started. Golf Plus is a one-controller game. Press the trigger button on the controller you wish to use and set the other controller aside. Great! Before we move on, let's take a look at the controller to familiarize yourself with the buttons. If you look down at the controller in your hand, you'll also see the tags next to each button. Feel free to click each button and move the thumbstick around. We'll also remind you how to use the buttons throughout the remainder of the... Before taking a swing, double-check your play space to make sure there's nothing in the way. If there is something in the way, move to a clear area and check your swing again. Hold the A button in order to recenter yourself based on... Great! You're ready to hit your first shot. If you look to your left, you'll see a large blue target area on the green. Your job is to hit the ball into the target. Remember, press A to recenter if your ball is not in the right position in relation to your feet. Once you're ready, swing away. Great shot! You landed the ball in the target. Before you hit your putt, hold the grip trigger to see the contours of the green and the putt line. Once you feel good about where you're aiming, you can release the grip trigger and hit the putt. The greens are fast, so keep that in mind. Go ahead and hit your putt as soon as you're ready. Great job! You completed your first hole. This next hole is a par 4. Let's start by hitting a drive over the water. Look to your left to see the blue highlighted target area on the fairway. When you're ready, hit your drive toward the target. Great drive! You got it into the target area. Hit trigger to get to your ball. Before you hit your approach shot, let's try giant mode to view the hole from above. Have a look around. You can even get a 360 view of the whole course. Pretty cool view, right? Once you're ready, hit trigger to get back to your ball. In order to hit this next shot, you'll need a different club. Press the B button to open the menu to select your club. A sand wedge is a good choice for this shot. There's an arrow over your sand wedge. Point your controller at the sand wedge and press trigger to select it. Well done. Press B to close the menu. You're ready to hit your approach shot. Look to the left to see the blue target circle you're aiming for. Then go ahead and swing away. Great approach. Press trigger to move. Next, let's learn how to teleport. It can be helpful when putting to understand how your putt might break before you hit it. Push and hold the thumbstick forward to see. Great job! Now let's use the thumbstick to turn around so you can see the hole. Push the... Perfect! From here, you can get a good view of the hole and your putt. When you're ready, hit trigger to go back to your ball. Remember, you can hold the grip trigger to see the green contours and putt line. Go ahead and hit your putt as soon as you're ready. Keep trying until you get the ball in the hole. Hit trigger to try again. Keep trying until you get the ball in the hole. Hit trigger to try again. Great job! You've completed the tutorial. Here's your current level. The more you play, the more you'll level up. Leveling up unlocks new equipment like clubs, bags, balls, and head covers. Each new item costs credits, and the best way to earn credits is by completing objectives. Let's go check out objectives now.
All right, everybody, the Golf Plus Tour is now official. But how does it work? Like this. First up is player groupings. Players will elect to play in the Amateur or Pro Tour. Now, in each tour, players will be slotted into a tier ranging from bronze up to diamond, competing alongside players with similar skill levels. At higher tiers, tournaments increase in length, with course conditions growing ever more challenging. Within each tier, players will compete in a weekly tournament. These tournaments will begin on Thursdays and end the following Wednesday. At the end of the tournament week, players will receive Golf Plus Tour ranking points based on the performance in their tier.
Throughout the week, players can also compete in daily